What is up, flock? Feenix here, and welcome back to a another Farming Sim 22 information video. Now, I know a lot of you are like, "Where's the FS901?" Well, I've spent the last 2 days without air conditioning, and because of that, I haven't really had any time to work on any videos or anything. Because sitting at the computer, the exhaust from my PC is right here next to me. So I just like, you know what? I'm not gonna do this. I'm not sitting here. I just sat in front of a fan pretty much for all my free time. So I didn't get time to do that. So I figured instead we'll do a easier video for me to make. I can just do a voiceover and then record some gameplay and get it up for you guys in time. So I apologize. FS901 will be back next week, but today we're gonna focus on Farming Sim 22. Now, there is some big information that came out yesterday about Farming Sim 22, and there's been a lot of information trickling out, but there's nothing that's been huge that grasps my attention. Now I'm kind of on the fence about how I feel about this new game. There's some things that excite me, but I know how it is when Giants puts in a new feature. It's always hyped up, and sometimes it's pretty much a letdown. Like, look how bad the whole landscaping thing was in 19 when it first came out. Oh my God! Thank God they updated it and made it one of the greatest features of the game. But you remember when we first got the game? Like, if you painted something with grass, there was no grass. You actually had to buy a thing that placed grass for you. Anybody remember that? I do, and it sucked. It sucked. You even had to buy things that just flatten stuff out for you because it was so difficult to flatten. So, I guess props to Giants for fixing that, but jeez, Pete, man. Anyway, so there's been a lot of information. We're going to go through all the information that has been confirmed, some that's rumored, and then we'll talk about the actual 2 blog posts that Giants has put out. First off, so these are confirmed features. A group by the name of AgroSketch on Facebook, they have compiled all the information that they've gathered from what was it, where it says somewhere, they've got it from official confirmed information from Giants, and then they have some rumored stuff on here. So let's just dive in, dig it, just tear it apart and go from there. So, supported platforms PC, Mac, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S. That's so, why'd you do that, Xbox? PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Stadia. I don't know how that's pronounced. I know what it is. I don't know how it's pronounced. So no new really big surprise there. I guess the only real kind of aha is it's coming to the new gen consoles, PS5 and Xbox Series XS or whatever it is. Anyway, so not like huge oh my god information. Next up, when changing the seasons, textures of buildings change. Icicles and snow on roofs and other details are formed. That is pretty cool. We'll see that whole thing in the blog post. They posted pictures of it. That's cool. So, like, the pictures that Giants posted, they were like, there's actual snow on the roofs of the buildings. Now, here's my concern with this: is I hope that it is as easy as putting like a dirt texture on something, so that when people mod buildings, we'll actually have snow on those buildings. Because if not, it's just going to stand out with all these buildings that have snow on them, and then we have shops and stuff at our farm that look like it's in the middle of summer. So I really hope that it's not like a too complicated of a process, and that modders do put the snow textures on the mods. Look at how many people or mods that we have, modders, whatever you want to call, that don't even bother to put dirt textures on their vehicles and stuff. So I really hope that this is a simple addition to even if it's like a world. I don't know how it works, but I hope that's what I said about this. You know, while the whole thing excites me, I see people not utilizing it. Farming Sim 22 should be mainly technological and gameplay progress, not graphic. Oh my goodness. I 100% agree with this. If you guys remember, I was live streaming one time and I said that I kind of hope that they, like, I don't care if they give me a game that looks exactly the same, like the textures and all that. I'm fine with that. I don't need a super, like, duper graphic driven game. I want all the focus to be on the actual game, not the way it looks. Like, because it already looks beautiful. I mean, with shaders and stuff, it looks even better. But to buy another game, I don't want it to be the same game and just look prettier. I want it to be like an in-depth overhaul of some things I wanted overhauled for a while. So that excites me. Seasons. There will be no equal AKO. I don't know what that is, from the author of the Realism mod. So basically, the Seasons is going to be a completely new revamp of Seasons. It's not going to be the mod placed in the game, which Seasons never really excited me. I really hope that they have a way to turn it off, because I don't think we'll ever use it in game. Who knows? We might, now that snow is a thing on buildings and stuff. We might do that and have like a snowing season or a plowing season and all that. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But again, for those of you who enjoy Seasons, to know that this is going to be a revamped version of Seasons without the problems of the Realism modding Seasons mod. So hopefully we still get those geopacks. You know, so like places that are more snowy, you can have more snow, or stuff like that. That'd be awesome to keep going. So that's a give and a take. New crops. There's no info on what new crops there will be. I'd love to know what crops. I'd love to know what crops you guys would like to see in the game. What crops you think that it might be adding. It'd be interesting to know. 2 new maps and an improved map versions. Erlangat. The map from Alpine, the Alpine DLC. You know, I kind of knew that was going to be the case. The Alpine DLC map was probably going to be a featured map in the game. And I'm guessing we're going to get like one European map. Well, or is the Alpine map considered a European map? I would imagine only one of those would be a US map though. And I hope it's a lot better than the map we got now. Or the maps we've been getting, because they've had their plus sides, but for the most part, like as soon as the first American map comes out, people are ditching those maps. Ravenport was cool, but then again, it had some things you're just like, what? Why? Hopefully, it's like a Midwestern. Someone said that they saw an Oregon license plate on one of the screenshots. I think they said, or was it Oregon? Pretty sure it was Oregon. But I would hope that they change it up, because we got kind of the Northwest vibe last game. If I remember correctly, it's supposed to be like Oregon or Washington that they based it off of last time, Ravenport. I hope we get like a Midwestern feel, like a heavy farm area, big farm area, something like that. I hope that's the case. But anyway, new machines, makers, over 400 machines and 100 brands. I don't know what really, doesn't say new brands. I'm pretty sure we're going to get some new brands. We're going to get all the DLC stuff from Alpine going on. So all that DLC that we got for 19. So we're going to have like the cotton harvesters and all in the base game, which would be cool. But I don't know what kind of brands they have left. Like, is there any brands that I guess like they could put like Kubota in? That'd be cool. Or Bobcat. That'd be cool. I don't know. I have no clue. New category of machines in the shop. This was a highly requested This was highly requested from the community from FS19, and GS pleaded to hear. I don't think this guy speaks English as his first language. Nothing but specific is known. So that's how it's worded. Nothing but specific is known. Said to be but very exciting. So I don't know what kind of category. I mean, I know we're gonna get like new building stuff, new building categories, but this clearly says machine, so I don't know how that would work. What categories were people requesting? I'm curious. Anyway, let's go to the next one. New 3D interior trees, right map from Alpine. This is very broken, very broken. Which I've never played on the Alpine DLC map, so I have no clue what that means. I hope the trees look cooler, maybe like the actual like limbs and leaves and all that. Who knows? New elaborate crop and soil texture. So they are focused a little bit on the way it looks, but not entirely. So I'm not been the one to like complain about soil textures and crop textures. So yeah. A richer world, maybe more animals, better traffic, great AI life, possibly some new surrounding details like on the map. For example, the Alpine DLC map. Okay, so this one it piques my interest. A richer world, maybe more animals. You know, it'd be cool to have like deer out in the field or something, like on the edge of the field and stuff like that. Not hunting. Please don't put that in the game. Don't do that. Don't do that to us. Unless they have a way, because you're supposed to be able to process stuff. Maybe they have a meat processing thing, and we can harvest deer. That's a thing. I mean, that's what they do in Ranch Simulator. So I mean, better traffic. Hopefully, please, better traffic. Please, more intelligent traffic. Please, traffic that will not slam into you. You know, that'd be great. Greater AI life. I'm not sure what that means unless it's people walking around. I have no clue. Possibly new surrounding details, which I don't know really what that means either. Moving on to the next. Remove sounding function when detaching camera in third person. I'm not quite sure what that means either. Let's move on to the next one. More complex customization of fashion. Now, this can be taken two different ways. Fashion, because of this person not speaking English, I'm wondering if he means like the clothes you're wearing, like your character's wearing, or if he means fashion as in how to make your vehicles and stuff look. So that's I'm curious about that. I would love to see both of them. Like, I'd love to have more customization on both sides. Like, I want to have more options for the way you dress. Like, I want to have more options. Kind of like Ranch Simulator. Like, you can customize your character. Like, if you want to have a beard. I mean, they all look the same unless you change certain things. I want to be able to have a beard, you know, a hat, stuff like that. Hat options, like we only have one ball cap that you can change the textures of. Give us hat options, give us a cowboy hat, stuff like that. That'd be cool. And same with the vehicles, a little bit more in-depth customization, kind of like we have with mods. When I say this, I'm talking about base game stuff. I'm not even considering mods at this point, because they don't when they're making them. So next one is difference in machine models in US and EU version. That'd be cool to have the option. So, you know, a lot of the times we'll get the European version of mods. So like a European John Deere and stuff like that. So it's a give and a take. Like, cool, you get John Deere, but it's going to be the European version. So the fact that we can differentiate, you know, is a US model or is it a European model? That is great news to hear. I'd love that fact right there. Next up, variation of machine weight depending on cargo. again, I'm not quite sure what that means. Because I thought that was already a thing. Like, the more you load it onto a truck, the more the weight variated. Like, the more the weight went up. So I'm not quite sure what that means. If you do, again, feel free to let me know in the comments. Possibility to remove gear. We don't know yet whether it's a complex gearbox or basic in the style of choosing a direction of driving. Yeah, I have no clue. Possibility to remove gear. We don't know yet whether it's a complex gearbox or basic in the style of choosing the direction of driving. Yeah, I have no clue. Anyway, that's all game features. Giants Engine 9. This is the engine, like the actual thing. Anyway, let's dive into it. Improved AI behavior. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Giant says people will be overwhelmed by adjustments and won't have to be afraid to turn on the helper anymore. So Giants, you're pitching something that this feature alone, if you get it correct, will 100% have me buy the game. I might even buy the game for all the posse, like, if that's the case, because I know some of them are going to hold out on me. But if the AI itself is smarter and, like, the hired help, you can customize, like, you know, because it says overwhelmed by adjustments. So I'm like, if I can get the AI to go around the outside of the field or do, like, lines back and forth, please make this, please deliver on this and make it correctly. This is a make or break for me. If you mess this up, I won't buy another one of your games. Just saying. Next up, texture streaming. Engine will only load the necessary textures in the game, so I won't load all textures in game if it's not necessary, which is pretty good. So if you're not using, you know, half the mods that you have in your game, they won't load the textures for them. So I guess that's pretty good. Occlusion calling, which I'm not sure what that is. This is engine will live display only. See, this is why this is so confusing that it's not in, like, perfect English. Engine will live live display. Guessing because there's like it says engine will live, comma, display only objects which the player sees. Everything behind the player, next to the player, outside the view, or everything behind the quote-unquote building will be invisible to the game PC. That way it will not burden your PC, which, holy crap, yes. This will improve multiplayer tenfold. Honestly, tenfold. Like, it's going to be amazing. So that, from what I'm getting from it, it says behind the building, quote unquote, will be invisible to the game / PC. That way it will not burn the PC. So if you park your equipment in a building, you don't see it, the game won't load it. Just like if there's stuff behind you, the game will not load it. So I'm hoping and praying this improves multiplayer. Because if it does, yeah, buddy. Just have everybody park everything in garages so you can't see it. Therefore, you, boom, improve frames. If not, if it's just a single player thing, let's run through the rest of these. Temporal anti-aliasing, don't know what that means. Support DX12 pre-Windows, not sure what that means. Multi-thread optimization for CPU, GPU, not quite sure what that does. Totally remodeled machine sounds from the beginning. They will be much more real and authentic. That's kind of cool. More slots for consoles, whether the old generation or next gen consoles, thanks to better memory processing. And I'm not quite sure if that's like game saves or what. New confirmed brands are Horman. I don't know what that is. Unofficial, sorry about that if that was loud. Unofficial / unconfirmed information says that individual textures of cultivation, jeez, which will change according to the particular crop, which I'm not sure what that means. So that's all the information that AgroSketch has post it as of May 18th. I don't know if he plans on updating anymore, but that's a pretty good chunk of information. So let's dive into these Farming Sim official blog posts. All right, so let's go to the first blog post, which was posted May 12th. And this is all about seasons. The first look at seasonal cycles in Farming Simulator 22. Get ready for spring, summer, fall, winter. Okay, now since that should, okay, anyway. Before you take a look at some brand new material, let's talk about season cycles real quick. It says, our version of the 4 seasons is different from the mod for Farming Sim 17 and 19. Things will work differently. We are creating our own version of 4 seasons, changing the environment in the game. Since the game and seasonal cycles are still in development, we won't give you any in-depth details right now, but stay tuned to learn more soon. So here's the screenshots. So let's take a look at this one first. So I'm guessing this is going to be summertime. Everything's fully bloomed. It doesn't look like we're going to have interiors of the house, which kind of sucks. Because, I mean, if you look at this, like it looks like it has an interior, but it looks like it's just textures. Like you can see right in here, that looks like texturing. That doesn't look like an actual interior. So that kind of sucks. Especially last time they had the door open so you could like see inside. Now they're just like nothing. So I would love to see an open interior for buildings going forward. But anyway, and I noticed a mailbox here. Someone said that, I might be imagining. I'm not going to bring that. I might be imagining things. So the other thing I wanted to point out here is this granary here. Like, look at them grain tanks. That looks pretty awesome. I can't wait to see more of that. I'm guessing this is the American map they're developing, and if that's the case, it's freaking beautiful. All right, so let's go back to, I'm guessing this would be the fall picture, which everything kind of remains the same except for the colors of the trees, which I like. I just wish they were more colorful. Like, they're all yellow. I kind of want to see, this one's kind of oranges back here, but I want to see like different colors. I want to see brown, I want to see orange, I want to see yellow, I want to see, I want to see all the colors of fall. I don't want to see yellow trees. If so, that kind of stinks. I'm trying to see if I can notice anything different between like on the house or anything, which I'm not really seeing. Everything looks exactly the same to me. Oh wait, we already looked at that one. This is the one we want to look at. This will be probably winter. As you can see, or maybe this is fall. This might be, no, the last one was fall. This would be spring then, right? Yeah, spring. Which everything looks the same. You can see that building a whole lot more. Holy crap, what is that building? I don't know. But anyway, fall. Okay, and then last but not least, we have winter, which is freaking awesome. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this snow. Look how thick it is. And then we have the icicles hanging off. That's pretty awesome. Dead trees. That's pretty cool. So I'm kind of excited for this. I'm kind of excited to see this. This would be cool to see in game. One thing that concerns me is it looks like after a certain distance, the snow kind of renders out so you can't see it. But you can definitely see that there's snow on that building, I think. Because the building... Oh, no, maybe not. Well, yeah, because the building's darker. And that... Anyway, moving on. So we have another set of screenshots. I'm going to guess this is spring or not, summer. Pretty cool. Get some flowers. Let's move on to fall. I like that haziness. I hope that stays in game. That's pretty cool. Spring? Or maybe this is fall and maybe this is spring. And this is fall. Maybe I got them backwards. They don't have them labeled. And then last but not least, we have winter. Which, look at that farm there. Look at that silo. I'm excited for this map. Let's see what it looks like. Next up, we have a house. Another house. Again, textures, no interior. So this would be summer. Maybe my brain, summer, fall, winter, or no, wait, that wouldn't make any sense either. Again, all yellow trees. I don't like that. I want to see, well, even that. All of them have yellow trees. Hopefully they fix that. Guessing that would be spring or fall, and then winter. Pretty awesome. So that's the first post. Let's move on to the second post, which is the one thing what was posted yesterday that got me really excited, and that is production change. They're going to be having productions in the game. You guys remember that we have those production mods for 19. Now it's going to be in the game. So it says get your production change started in Farming Sim 22, and don't stop with selling the wheat after harvesting. Instead, deliver it to the grain mill so it can be processed into fine flour, and then bring it to the local bakery. And then you decide what they'll do with it. New types of buildings, shops, and businesses, which this is awesome. So what's new exactly? There's a lot of new building types in Farming Sim 22. While some are already placed on the new maps and ready to take your goods in for further processing, you can also build them yourself, making them your business to expand your farming operations. Since the future is still a work in progress, we won't show you everything today. But that tells me that we're going to have the option, like, these are placeable. So it doesn't matter if you're playing on a modded map or not, you're going to be able to place this on any map you play on, which that is awesome. And basically this is just a bakery where you can sell bread. I'm trying to determine if that's an interior or if that is a texture. I know this up here is a texture, but that, I don't know, that looks like it could go either way. One of the business being part of the production chain in bakery is the bakery. If you want to generate income from delicious cakes or fluffy bread, you need to supply them with flour, sugar, and butter, as well as other ingredients. To get those, you'll have to visit other links of the chain, like the grain mill, dairy, or sugar mill. So this is kind of like the whole honey production that we had. So you had to, like, for the honey, you have to get the hives, and then you have to put the honeycomb in. The bees would do their thing, and you have to take the honey out, and you have to put it in the extractor. Then you have to take the bucket and put the bucket, or take the bucket of honey and put it in the jarring machine, stuff like that. There is a process to it, and that excites me because it's gonna add a whole new level of things you can do. And to keep you occupied. The main problem with I think Farming Simulator and even simulators in general is over time it becomes a repetitive process. So they're giving us more things to do to kind of kill time and everything is gonna be a huge boost to the game, increase the longevity and all that. So that I'm looking forward to. I really am looking forward to this. This is cool. So, how do you get the resource from one point to another is your choice. Either haul it yourself, which will now have a purpose for the box trucks, now all that stuff that people bring out, the box trailers. Haul it yourself if your farming business is able to handle loads of goods, or let business do the heavy lifting for a fee, of course. The grain mill or sugar mill, for example, let you decide if you transport the processed goods to the next link in the chain yourself, or if the mill delivers them. It's pretty awesome. Also, in case of the bakery, you can also decide if they sell the produced goods directly, or if you distribute them to the local supermarket, restaurant, and farmer's market. What? Okay. All right. So what that seems like to me is the bakery could, like, just sell it directly, or you can come pick it up from the bakery and then take it to like the final destination sell point. So you guys know modded maps, like you deliver your eggs to the diner and stuff like that. So that's what it seems like to me. That's awesome. One way or another, if you're selling baskets full of freshly baked bread instead of just harvested wheat, you'll make more money. Moolah. Especially since you not only have various options to produce, you can start multiplayer productions at once. Or especially since not only have various options on what to produce, you can start multiple productions at once. Pretty awesome. Make sure you provide the necessary resources to keep the production going. Awesome. We'll go more in depth in production chains in Farming Sim 22 soon. Also, if you haven't marked your calendar yet, don't miss this year's FarmCon from July 21st to 23rd. We'll be streaming daily, presenting you a lot of news about the game. It's free to watch on our official Farming Sim, the which whose name starts with T channel, and then you can subscribe. So we're gearing up. We're about a month and a half or so away, less than a month and a half away from a lot of news coming out about this game, and I can't wait for it because everything that's come out so far has been mostly good. Some of it I really don't care about, and some of them I'm really concerned on whether they're going to deliver on it or not, but I can't wait. So that's going to do it for today's video, guys. If you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like down below. It does help me out so very, very much, and I do appreciate it so very, very much. If you guys do want to see future Farming Sim 22 news videos, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to be notified whenever I do go live or upload a video, be sure to click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very, very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!